I suspect what will happen in the UK is the same thing that happened in Canada, which is that the right will split, reform, and you reunite, and that would be the best bet. Maybe as a coalition government, I'm not staking my, what would you say? Not on either candidate. I've spoken with Nigel Farage and with Kemi Badenoch, and they're both credible people, and they have to fight it out amongst themselves. But I imagine the right will unite eventually again and hopefully reformed.
I lived in London for 25 years, and for all of that time, and actually until last year, I was a Tory donor, Tory supporter, Tory believer. But I have this last year, 2024, joined Reform and given Reform money and given up on the Conservatives.
How come?
Because the Conservatives had 14 years in power and basically drifted away from conservative values. They became a sort of soft, weak version of the Democrats in America. Boris Johnson was supposed to be the great, it's got white hair, so the great white hope. But he became a climate change activist and a real wet and let us down. I was always a big fan of his and believed in him and loved him as head of The Spectator. I love Rees-Mogg and all those people. But what happened to the Tories? They lost the conservative values, and Nigel Farage has stayed true to the real conservative values. And, if there is a Trump of the UK, it's Nigel Farage, and I believe in him and I believe what he's doing and I support him.